Remember the plague that destroyed Castlevania City and left all of its citizens turned into zombies and was basically dropped after we gave the last remaining antidotes to Victor, who then promptly died?
The what now?
Oh. No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Remember how relevant that is to the story?
I mean, it sounds like it might have been a plot thread because this is all over the place, but I don't remember that at all.
Well, let's finish the story. So, this is going to be a recurring theme. We have to put the Mirror of Fate back together constantly. Also, this is not a glitch with your video file. For whatever reason, there is a lot of latency with these pieces when putting them back together.
Oh, it's like playing Ubisoft's Wheel of Fortune. Ew.
I assume it was one of their Wii shovelware titles?
Try PS4, Switch, and Xbone.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. How do you make just selecting the options to go on your turn feel sluggish and slow? Like, oh my god, it's so bad.
Fascinating.
Also, you may have noticed when after we'd put everything together, that was like a 5 frame per second piece of 2D art there.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
So here's a gimmick that shows up once and then never again. So the lieutenant is going to turn this crank. We can order him to go forward and back, and we have to make sure not to get hit. Of course, I do it anyway, because by this point I absolutely do not care. But I do like Dracula's getting hurt sound.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've seen this on a Netflix, like, game show.
He seems completely nonplussed by the fire.
It does take a pretty decent chunk of health off. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I know that was two ticks, but still.
Well, I mean, vampires are traditionally weak to fire, so...
You'll need to make a path to that mechanism.
Alright, so this puzzle can be a bit finicky. So there are two different things. We have to lower these platforms down for the lieutenant, while also dodging these fireballs. And the thing to keep in mind is that the fireballs are tracking where Dracula is, not where the lieutenant is.
Oh.
Can the lieutenant... Oh, no! Can the lieutenant be hit by the fire?
Yes. He doesn't have a health bar, but if he gets hit, you have to start over.
Oh, gross.
It's not a huge setback. It's not like it's game over if he gets hit or anything. But it is annoying.
Go ahead. Our objective is very close now.
Anyway, there's like 5 seconds of gameplay here. Sorry about that. So, this is the last unique enemy in the game. It is the Dark Monk. These guys are actually really tough.
Hang on, let me go check my Suji deck to see what they're weak to.
Oddly enough, they're only weak to the musician class. It's really strange.
You'd think they would resist that, because monks are great at harmonizing with each other.
So, monks, they can also summon portals, and they bring out citizens.
Come on, damn beasts!
They also do this.
You should probably heal at some point.
Yeah. So when two dark monks love each other very much, they turn into a dark apostle.
What the hell?
Oh, I didn't get that on my Suji Dex.
It's kind of like a dark archon from StarCraft.
I thought that was an enemy from like Demon Souls for a second.
And I forgot to show it off here, but you can just throw a couple of void daggers at the Dark Apostle, and it will force the Dark Monks to split up.
Are they easier to fight as the apostles or the individual monks?
The way easier to fight is the monks. Also, this is a move I showed earlier. Didn't really get to show it off properly, though. It's the Void Shield. Yeah, it's what happens when you use magic with the Bat Swarm. I've already bought all the moves and upgraded the full mastery for all of our weapons off screen, which is why I'm probably defeating these monks a little easier than I should be.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That magic shield kind of reminds me of like the charged rolling shield from Mega Man X.
Yeah, it kind of works similar to how the Holy Water Shield worked in the first game, the first Lords of Shadow. Also, you were asking about the Chrysagram in an earlier video. It's not here, but the Lieutenant does use the Lords of Shadow version of the Masamune.
Chrysagram or bust. I mean, I'll take the Vorpal Blade too, but...
What can I say? The man has his preferences.
Very good.
Hey, shut up, Lieutenant. That's my Switch. Get your own. I know they're a hot Christmas item, but come on. I saw it first.
O you, who inhabit the primordial air, whom from the corners of the earth are all powerful, to you it is said, contemplate the glorious face of Satan, the beginning of all consolation and whose eyes give clarity to the stars. Let the seasons be confused, and let it be that no creature shall be equal. Let all men fight among themselves. Let their work be mutilated and their homes be no more
There's the
graves
acolyte.
for the beasts
We
of
must
the world.
destroy him before he can summon Satan.
You did it. The way out of the castle's there. Remember?
The throne room.
Before we get to the throne room, though, we're gonna have to do that puzzle again.
Wait, really?
What?
Yes.
Puzz 3D, the fully dimensional puzzle that's challenging every inch of the way.
And if you know video games, you know we're gonna have to do it a third time later on.
Oh, we're on the Devil May Cry rules here.
We're just on video game rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, seeing the Mirror Fate puzzle just reminded me. The Wii version of Wheel of Fortune is actually pretty charming. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I remember seeing Game Grumps playthroughs of it.
It's pretty decently well made.
Although
And
seeing Pat Sajak and Vanna White with me heads is very distressing.
it is a little weird, yeah.
Yes.
But it's way better than the Ubisoft ones.
Oh look, it's the Book of Dracul from the title screen.
What you are looking for is in that book, Gabriel.
Time to wake up, Father. Remember. Remember everything.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to show off a couple of moves and also get hit in slow motion because I'm secretly bad at this game. There you go, that's Meteorite. Easy way to finish this fight quickly.
God is with me, monster.
That will be your ruin.
So we also have access to all of the moves that don't require extra magic or items. So we can't do things like Bat Swarm moves, but we can use this move, which is called Fire Cover.
Oh!
I am going to skip this cutscene because it is mostly identical. However, I am going to point out that when you pause it, the current subtitle shows up underneath the picture in the Book of Dracul, which I think is a nice detail.
Trevor?
Trevor died a long time ago, Father. You made me what I am. I stand here before you, reborn, a vampire. I am Alucard.
Why are you here? You know better than anyone I cannot die. My immortality runs through your veins too.
Of course. Only my father, Gabriel Belmont, can destroy Dracula.
It is too late for me.
How can you be so sure?
The roots of evil are deep. Irreversibly so in the hearts of men. It is their true nature. Their destiny. I was their most devoted warrior. A champion of light. But I fell into darkness. And now, I am feared as the Prince of Darkness. Ironic, don't you think? The mighty Zobek hides from me like the scared rat he is. Even Satan himself is too afraid to leave the pits of hell and fight me. But if I die now, Alucard, they will simply take my place. Evil will prevail. It is the natural order. The world is like this. Abandon all hope.
No. What if there was a way to destroy their evil forever? To free mankind from tyranny? If they believed you dead, they would come out into the light once more, would they not? This is the Crusaegrum. I forged this weapon from a fragment of the vampire killer you drove into Camilla's heart. I found it in the castle, all those years ago. The first time we faced each other in combat. If your heart is pierced by this weapon, you will fall into a deep sleep. It will not kill you, but you would lose all your powers and would not be able to resurrect until it was removed. This is not the true death you desire. But Satan will think you dead. Centuries will pass, and his acolytes will start to prepare for his return. Zobek will no doubt think that
Satan is going to return. And he will be beset by pain. Zobek knows only too well that he is no rival for Satan, so he'll look for me, in the hope that I'm still alive somewhere.
at the appropriate time, I will remove the sword. I'll make sure that Zobek finds you. He knows only that with your help can the Acolytes be destroyed and Satan's return foiled.
I will be too weak. Zobek will see through the charade easily.
The long sleep will fragment your memory. Zobek will only see confusion.
Also, I'm sorry for that. The frame rate drop happened in the middle of the cutscene. I don't know why.
Zobek will see only dark shadows in my mind. But how can you be sure I'll collaborate with him?
Because, in exchange for your help, he'll offer you the one thing you really desire. True death. Eternal peace.
Zobek is the vampire killer.
Yes. You thought your weapon broken, but he has found the fragments and rebuilt it. Only he can grant you eternal rest. You must allow the last Acolyte's summoning ritual to bring Satan to this earth. We can trap him here, and we can destroy him forever. For that to happen, you must recover all your powers again, in order to confront him at that critical moment.
You're asking me to free the world from Satan again? To sacrifice everything for humanity again?
Yes, I am. Within this last moment, you will hold both Zobek and Satan within your grasp.
Then do it. Push that damn sword into my heart before I change my mind! Son, when will I meet you again?
When I put my hand on your shoulder, Father. been a long journey. Remember? Remember our pact, Father?
I remember it well, son.
Whose burning flame unveils the glory of Satan. You who harbor the great secrets of truth. Open the mysteries of your creation and walk with fire upon the earth.
So I have intentionally put a cliffhanger here because, as you will see in the second half of this update, the game just sort of keeps going. It never gives you the time to really process what the fuck just happened beyond this.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
a lot to unpack, yeah.
Yeah, just to review, Dracula and Alucard made essentially a pact to double-cross Zobek and Satan, try to kill them both at once by killing off two of the acolytes, allowing the third at a weaker power or a moment of power to summon Satan.
Meanwhile, Gabriel just doesn't really know the plan. He's just going along with things until the critical moment where he remembers.
Yes, Alucard knows everything. He is essentially trying to goad everyone along into what the plan was under the guise of the lieutenants. Basically, this is the kind of plan that Light Yakubi would come up with if he was turned into a vampire.
I'm pretty sure this is Ocelot's plot in Phantom Pain.
And in Metal Gear Solid 4 as well.
Yeah, that one too. This is
I mean, basically the whole series.
Yeah, like I said,
it's
this is playing a game from, or I guess not from Ocelot's perspective, but I guess Alucard is Ocelot in Lords of Shadow.
Yeah, and as you'll see, like I rewind a bit in the second half of the update just to show you how a twist like this really needs time for you to process what's going on, and the game does not give you that time. And I feel like I had to split it here.
Yeah.
Also, I should point out that the DLC, which we will get to, is called Revelations, and we play it from Alucard's perspective as he makes the last-minute preparations before Dracula wakes up at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yes, I actually, I have now recorded all of the footage that I need for this game, and with a couple of exceptions, I found myself quite enjoying the DLC more than I remembered. So that'll be something to look forward to.